There are two things in life that are incredibly difficult. One is changing others. The other is changing yourself. You can't change other people. No matter how much you love them, how much you care, how much you explain or plead or try to help, they won't change unless they want to. You might think, I just want them to see things more clearly. I want them to be a little more kind, more responsible, more open. But often, the more we try to pull someone into our way of thinking, the more they resist. Like German writer Nell Kretschmar once said, kindness, when given to the wrong person, becomes cruelty. And reason, when spoken to the unwilling, sounds like aggression. Trying to change someone else is often just wishful thinking. Let's be honest, most of the time, our urge to change others isn't really about them. It's about us. It's about our discomfort, our expectations, our vision of how things should be. But life doesn't work that way. We're all adults now. We're no longer kids sitting in classrooms being told how to behave. Trying to fix someone else, especially someone who never asked to be fixed, rarely goes well. The truth is, no one truly changes unless they want to change. As psychologist Carl Jung once said before his death, you shouldn't even have the desire to change others. Why? Because who we are is rooted in layers, our upbringing, our personality, our lived experiences. These things don't shift just because someone else wants them to. Trying to fix someone often leads to disappointment, frustration when they don't listen, pain when they pull away, and resentment when they don't become who you hoped they would. Instead of changing others, start changing yourself. The moment you shift your focus inward, when you stop trying to control and start trying to grow, something powerful happens. You reclaim your energy. You invested in learning, healing, building. And slowly, without forcing anything, your world begins to change. Not because you changed others, but because you changed your relationship to them. As American author George Ferguson once put it, no one can be convinced to change. Each of us guards a door to our beliefs, and that door can only be opened from the inside. So instead of knocking endlessly on someone else's door, build your own house. Instead of trying to pull them into your light, brighten your own flame. Truly wise people don't waste energy trying to fix others. They turn inward. They sharpen their self-awareness. They refine their thinking. And they adjust themselves to navigate the world with grace and strength. There's an old story that captures this. A monk spent decades practicing a legendary mountain moving technique. One day, he was asked how he finally mastered it. The monk smiled and said,
"Simple. I realized the mountain wasn't going to move, so I did."
That's the key. Most things in life won't bend for you, but you can bend. You can grow. You can move forward. Take relationships, for example. A woman once vented to her husband's friend about how messy he was. He never cleaned, always left his socks everywhere, and didn't help out. The friend shrugged and said, "He's always been like that. Even his mother couldn't change him." Sometimes, no amount of pleading or nagging works. Another woman eventually divorced her husband because he kept flicking cigarette ash into their orchid plant, something she had asked him to stop doing many times. He didn't change, so she did. That's the thing about adults. You can't parent them. You either accept them as they are or walk away. When we try to change someone, it often starts with good intentions, but sometimes that desire to help becomes control in disguise. And people, especially adults, don't respond well to control. The more you push, the more they pull away. Never try to change anyone, not your child, not your partner, not even your parents. The more you are trying, the more they will resent you. When you can't change a situation or a person, the best way is you changing yourself, changing your mindset. Think of it this way. You can't stop the wind, but you can adjust your sails. You can't control the weather, but you can choose your shelter. You change your expectations. Stop trying to fix others and start focusing on how you can shine your own light, quietly consistently and authentically. If you and your husband don't share the same values, treat him like a friend. Let him do what he wants. Stop trying to correct him. What's wired in his soul won't change. Don't cause yourself unnecessary pain. This applies to all relationships, romantic, familial, or friendly. You're not here to mold others into your ideal. You're here to live your truth, respect their journey, and know when to let go. Not every relationship is meant to be deep. Not every person is meant to be changed. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. No fixing, no fighting. Just gentle acceptance and quiet strength. You keep growing, you keep learning, you keep glowing. And slowly, the right people, the ones who resonate with your energy, will find you. Because at the end of the day, changing others is resistance. But changing yourself, that's evolution. So, if you're tired of trying, tired of arguing, tired of hoping someone will finally get it, let it go. Come home to yourself. Do the work. Shine your light. And trust this, the world around you will adjust.